What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blueclouds TV. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Blueclouds Media. Football Minutes Live, brought to you by Blueclouds Media. What is going on, Chelsea fans? Absolutely. We are back live again on this channel where we discuss everything football and also the latest news and rumors. We do talk about it in the Premier League. But yes, Chelsea, the January transfer window is open and Chelsea confirmed lots of news as it is. Chelsea have confirmed the Andrew Santos return as he has been recalled from this Nottingham Forest loan. Chelsea will consider next step. Plenty of interest in Santos, and the most important thing for Santos is the game time. French midfielder tipped to make shock Chelsea move. French star Antoine Griezmann. It's about 12-1 to sign for Chelsea Football Club. I don't know what your thoughts are on this news circulating around social media platforms. And also Chelsea giving massive boost as two first-team star returns to team training ahead of FA Cup fixture against Preston. And also Chelsea giving massive boost as two fixture against our Preston. Players are returning. We can't wait to see those big players. We'll talk about it as the stream goes on. And the last but not the least is Chelsea look to trigger release clause of Estavio William. Chelsea are evaluating triggering and release clause of Palmeiras young star Estavio Williams as they anticipate fears and competition from Barcelona as some Italian clubs also. And journalist Ruud Gullit disclosed this report in the from Twitter. So yes, this is what we have for you guys today. If you have any other news that I haven't seen, you do me a favor. You can share that news with me on Blueclouds Media platform, and also you can subscribe if it's the first time watching us on this platform. You can subscribe to the channel. If you're watching us on X, don't forget to follow us on that platform, and also don't forget to follow us on Blueclouds Media on Facebook, streaming live on 2-3 platform at the same time. So guys, if you're here, grab yourself something to drink, and I will take you through the next half an hour of live streaming. Thank you for being here. Welcome back again, beautiful people. Welcome back to the channel that disclose and discuss everything regarding Chelsea Football Club and some important news in the English Premier League that needs an attention. So today you are here with me, and we're gonna start from the young chap called Andrew Santos. Apparently, Chelsea has confirmed the Andrew Santos need to return to Chelsea Football Club from his long spell at Nottingham Forest. Andrew Santos, you and I all know that he is a good player. There's lots of talent in this player, but then he's And his time spent, he hasn't got lots of minutes, nothing at all for him at Nottingham Forest. So I'm not so sure. Let me share that image with you whilst we're here. I think I haven't done that yet. Let me bring that on the screen. It'll be easy if no, I'm not using this one. Not really. Where is my? All right, it happens. It happens once in a while. All right, Chuck. Okay, I'll use this as I'm the only one in the stream here. So yeah, Andrew Santos' loan move to Nottingham Forest hasn't worked well, and I think that Chelsea made a very big mistake. Before you loan a player to a football club, you have to find out that does the team really need this specific player? Because Andrew Santos, that position that he plays, there's a lot of Brazilians and Argentines in that position. So the chances for a young player who is yet to adapt into a new culture, a new country, learn the language, be able to understand the football, and hasn't got that much game time was really going to affect his play. So it was a good thing that Chelsea have to recall him from Nottingham Forest loan move, bring it back to the football club, but find his next destination, find the right football club who need Andrew Santos' talent and want to use him at a specific position. Do not just throw him to any other football club thinking they're going to get the best out of him. No, you have to find a club that really need his quality, who need the way he plays, who can really give him the chance to explore his talent. Because I think the long spell for Andrews hasn't gone good for him, in my opinion. Big up to you, Nee. Big up to you, Nee from Makim. Big up to you, Makim. I hope you're doing very well. Today I have to do a late stream because I took care of certain things for the family. So I'm a bit late today, but all good. I'm here and we move on. So yeah, I'm not so sure if you've heard the news regarding Andrew Santos recall for Chelsea Football Club. If you have any thoughts on that, you can drop it down in the comment section below. But if you're also free and you want to join, yes, in about 3 minutes, I will drop the link in the comment section below. Anyone that joins and is free regarding some of the news, rumors surrounding Chelsea Football Club with some players that are made to, join Chelsea, the link is right there. You can click on it. I'll put it there now so I don't forget, because sometimes when I'm alone and I'm doing things, I do forget myself sometimes. So I think the Santos recall is a plus for the whole football club, and it's a plus for the young chaps' development, in my opinion. Next one, we're gonna move on to. If you have anything regarding Santos, just let me know and drop it down in the comment section below. And he hasn't. I don't have the figures up on top of my head right now. The number of minutes he's played and the game time. I don't think there's even enough to even talk about it. So I wouldn't even go there. Santos hasn't done well. He hasn't played well with Nottingham Forest. He hasn't got much time to be able to develop. So we all know under 21 side for Brazilian national team. Brazilian, national under 21 side. He's brilliant. His performance has been always spot on. He's a captain for the Brazilian national team, under 21 national team. Says there's no doubt that this guy doesn't have quality in him. He has lots of quality in him, but he has to find the right football club that can get the best out of Andrew Santos on the screen. So we're gonna move on. We're gonna move on from Andrew Santos straight to Atletico Madrid, ex-Barcelona Atletico Madrid player, French player, international player Antoine Griezmann. At this moment in time, a French midfielder tipped to be should be a shock Chelsea move. French star Antoine Griezmann is 12-1 to sign for Chelsea over the course of the January transfer window. That is what the bookmakers are making it to be. I wouldn't take Griezmann's news very seriously, But I took it very serious because of one thing. And the thing is, Griezmann has been on Mauricio Pochettino's list for a while now, before he joined Chelsea. He's a player that he really admire to and to be in his team. But I think that the wage, and then also the age limit that Chelsea were really interested in, Griezmann has gone beyond that. And if Griezmann have to sign for Chelsea, it means that Chelsea have to re-strategize their wage, the wage, and with the way their wages, they have to re-strategize everything, because Griezmann is not going to he's not going to be on 100,000 a week. No, if Chelsea uh, uh Victor Osimhen from Napoli, if Chelsea have to sign Ivan Toney, it means that they have to re-strategize their wages, because Ivan Toney is not going to be on $150,000 a week. Osimhen is not going to be on $100,000 or $150,000 a week. No, these players you're talking about 250, 200,000 a week. Ivan Toney 200,000 a week, 250 a week. Victor Osimhen 200 to 250 a week. These are the wage structures that you are looking at if you want to sign a player like Antoine Griezmann. So if Chelsea are willing to sign Osimhen, it means that the wage structure is going to be re-strategized. So there's always going to be a room for a player like Griezmann to come in, because if he is part of Mauricio Pochettino really admire him, and there are so many instances, there are so many informations out there that really tells you that Mauricio Pochettino really admires Antoine Griezmann, and we all know he's a good player. But we've seen another Atletico Madrid player who came to the Premier League. We've seen two Atletico Madrid players who came to the Premier League and did not live up to expectations. We've seen what's his name again, Joao Felix. We've seen Saul Niguez also came from Atletico Madrid to Chelsea and did not work out for these people. So I don't know if the Griezmann link will work. Makim, okay, I know he knows he was going to do it again. All right, he's in.
Yes, Lee.
Hold on to be able to talk to here, Makim. Makim, welcome back again, and I'll say good evening to you.
Yes, Lee. Good evening, sir. Good evening.
You doing all
All
right?
is well. All is well, I hope.
Yeah, all is well, bro. All is well. It's just that I have to do some community service. I have to, I don't know if you guys know this where you have to go and represent, do a community work, go to court, and just sit down and be a witness, that kind of a thing. So I have to.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You have to play your role. As a
Yeah,
civilian, you have to play your role. Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
So I did some community service today, and I came back a bit late to set the stream going. So Makim, there's a lot of news and rumors going around regarding Antoine Griezmann, and also they said Chelsea are in, and it's 12-1 according to the bookmakers, and also Chelsea have recalled Santos from Nottingham Forest loan move. Any thoughts on that?
Yeah, I'm surprised about the Santos thing because I'm wondering how is it going to work out? Is the midfield not overloaded already?
No, I
Is
think they're
that
going to loan him
then
back.
the rotations are still going on? What did he do? Why did they want to terminate it? Because I understand Ziyech, but Santos ending his loan early, it's crazy. This is it sounds all business really
Yeah,
because you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know.
I think with the Santos issue, it has to do with game time. Apparently, they're not giving him much game time, so they've called him back to the football club, and they will loan him again in the January transfer window. But only to, I'm just hoping that only to a football club that really needs Santos ability, really knows what Santos, how he plays, and want to use him in the specific role. because I think Chelsea did not do a good job loaning him to Nottingham Forest. Nottingham Forest Football Club they brought in almost about 12 players in one window. 12 players, and have two players from the South American League or South American country that plays in the same role, and they are a little bit more mature than Santos. So, do you think it was a wrong move for Chelsea to send Santos to Atletico? I mean, to Nottingham Forest.
It wasn't a wrong move, but they should have guaranteed him playing time because it seemed like they just needed players out to whoever, and it seems like the players they even have the time to even prove themselves. It's like they're still at Chelsea.
Mhm.
It's like they have the same battles they're facing at Chelsea. They have to face it at those teams. I just don't understand how that even works.
Right. Yeah, but fortunate for me. I feel fortunate for me. He's been recalled. Something I've been crying for the whole entire season. That this guy, we need to see the best out of him, and he's not playing. How can he develop? So I'm very, very happy that Chelsea have done that, and then I'm sure they're gonna loan him back. They will loan him to another football club, but the main thing has to be done well. The right thing has to be done. Find a football club that will give Santos a game time, McCain. Now another
Yeah,
news.
and
Go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, sorry, you
Go,
mentioned
you're good.
about Griezmann as well.
Yeah, that's what I was going to talk about. Griezmann, according to the bookmakers, is 12 to 1 to sign for Chelsea. And from what I was reading, he's been an admirer of Mauricio Pochettino. He likes him, and he was thinking of bringing him to the football club when he joined. But I think the age structure and the wage also structure did not help bringing Griezmann in. But from what we've discussed now, Chelsea will have to reshape or restructure their wages because you cannot bring in Osimhen and pay him 100 grand a week. It's not going to work. Osimhen will be taking anything over $200,000 a week. And then if you want to sign Osimhen, and if you want to sign Ivan Toney is not going to take $100,000 a week or 150. You're talking about $200,000 a week. You get what I'm saying, or
Yeah,
more. So your
yeah,
wage structure has to change. That is why I'm taking Antoine Griezmann's link also a little bit more serious. I don't know what you have to say about
because
that.
I, I don't know how he's gonna fit in too.
Right.
Because we have Palmer who breaks the lines already. So I'm not willing to sacrifice Palmer for Griezmann. I'm sorry.
I don't think Palmer is
It's
going
just not
anywhere.
happening. No, but I'm saying if Griezmann comes in, he's gonna
Mhm.
need playing time, and he does the similar things as Palmer. It's a similar type of player, and I don't think that's really fair, really, right?
No,
Because he's not fast enough to be on the wings ladder, and whatever Palmer fits in, that's his pocket. I don't know how that's gonna work out.
all right. Let's put it that way, Makim. Palmer cannot play every single game because we if Palmer is playing the way he's playing, he's been healthy the whole entire season, the whole time he's been here. He hasn't sustained any severe injury. But if we don't manage Palmer very well and he keep playing and playing and playing him, if something happened, what are we gonna do? Who's gonna play that role? Do we
It
have
could
any?
happen. It could.
Yeah,
We are overworking him. You're right. It could happen, and it's a legit worry.
absolutely. Because it looks like he's the game changer right now. He's the one that comes in and does the magic for Chelsea to win games. So, do we have an alternative to rest Palmer? And if we have to rest Palmer, who can we have to play in that role, to be that magician in that role, whilst Palmer is still developing? Ryan, McCain.
We can see our midfield there is
Yeah.
full of it is very full. We can have someone in there in the pocket that can do these things. We cannot. I don't know what's going on with Carney.
Kane
It,
Chukwemeka
that's,
injured.
yeah, when he comes back,
Mhm. So
I
he
hope he
he'll be
gets the
the
minutes
guy.
for him
Yeah.
to be coming in.
But
Or
apparently,
even at the Gallagher position. because he's big enough to be doing what Gallagher can't really do, really.
But apparently Chelsea would definitely Chelsea's going to sell Conor Gallagher. I mean, we have to take the L. I know Chelsea fans are not going to be happy, but Gallagher will be sold. What I've been reading from Athletic is it is something that the big clubs are doing now for FFP full gain for them to gain money, lots of money for the football club. That is why you see Arsenal will sell Emil Smith Rowe for full benefit. Manchester City, they did the same thing with Cole Palmer. Chelsea will do the same thing this season, which is Conor Gallagher, because they feel like they have enough players to play in that role. Lavia, Caicedo, and Enzo Fernandez into that role. They can have someone to fit in there. So to me, I see Gallagher going. I don't want Gallagher to be sold, but that is what I feel is going to happen. Chelsea will be doing in this January transfer window.
Because in a way, it goes into what you said last time. They're overplaying players here because they're planning to get rid of them.
Right.
You know,
Right.
giving them
Right.
to up their worth. You know, but it's like at the same time, you're like, you're that's not fair on the player, because the player knows himself he's not ready for those kind of responsibilities.
Mhm.
But you're pounding on pressure for him to go through, and it's like, because he's a fighter, you know, no athlete is gonna say no to being responsible, you know.
Mhm.
So if he wants to leave Chelsea, yeah, I think that's a lot of integrity from him, and he clearly wants to be the player that were not ready to accommodate that. He's gonna be the player that he needs to be, that he could potentially be. That he needs a team that can rely on him. Like for us to rely on him, we end up at 10th. You know, he needs his own battle scars. And then we can see, even if we can get a buyback from him, I wouldn't mind, because he's a good player. I like the player, you know.
Yeah, we all
But
do.
he's
We
not
all
Mount.
do. He's
So
not Mount. Yeah, he's
he's
not
not
Mount.
Mount. Yeah. If we got rid of Mount like that, I don't feel no way. Like Mount, like no. I don't think we understand how sick this guy was in 2021 and 2022. I mean 2020. This guy was crazy.
Do you think
Standards
Mount?
nowhere near that. Come on, man.
Do you think he's gonna regret leaving the football club and joining Manchester United, not taking Chelsea's
No, you
offer?
can't say that, man. No, you can't say that. I'm happy for Mount to go to United. That's legacy. You know, even if it's like what's his name? Cole Palmer. If he
Yeah.
ends up going back to Manchester, playing for Manchester United in the future, I'll be happy for him. You know, because he did his job with us. Do you get what I mean? Like he did what he had to do. Like I don't like holding players back just because they played with us before. I want to see them be the best. You know,
Yeah.
be the best that they can be. Be like, yeah, we was a part of that guy. You know.
Is it the same thing with like Kovacic? He did his job
Yeah,
for Real Madrid and
yeah,
Chelsea. Won Champions League
yeah,
for Chelsea. Won Champions League for
yeah.
Real Madrid. Then won the Champions League also for Did he win the Champions League for? No, no. He won this. He won the World Club competition for. No, no, no. He won the Champions League. He won the Champions League for Manchester City, didn't he? Yeah, he did.
Did he? Did he?
Yeah, he was there last season.
Oh wow! You see.
Yeah,
So that's a legend in the making, and we play a big part in it.
yeah. So when you
Like,
write the
I rather
biography,
that. I rather I rather that than just holding on to the player saying, "Oh, he's a traitor," "Oh, this that." No, like
okay,
we have to understand that they're humans too. You know,
yeah.
they need to have their legacy and stuff. That's why in a way, I'm kind of worried for Osimhen to come, because we're not organized. We're not delivering. We're not giving to strikers. We're not playing to strikers. And I don't want to see Osimhen go through these problems that Jackson is going through, man.
That's true. So in a way, you could tell that you cannot write the biography of Mateo Kovacic without saying Chelsea's name in there, or even Man City or Real Madrid.
You
So
see,
yeah, when you read it, you find
exactly.
Chelsea. That's very good. I like that. I like that. I like that, Makim. I like that. So anything more you want to say with in regards to Antoine Griezmann?
I like the player.
Yeah,
He's a World Cup winner. Played a huge part in it, but I just don't see how he's gonna fit into the system positively, unless it's gonna affect Palmer in a way. And I don't want to. I don't even want to think about that. So for me, it's a no. But you know how this club does. They need an experienced player.
yeah. I
They'll
think
just
that's what
grab
they're
the
looking
one out
for.
of nowhere. Like, yeah. So they said we need a youngster project. Buy the youngsters and not play them. So these people, they might just do the extreme and buy him,
Mhm.
and he might not, you know, because he's not quick. He's technical, but the football that we have, we don't have time to stop. If that's the case, we got Enzo. You know,
Yeah.
I just for me, it's a no. It's not positive for me.
Right, McKim is not interested in this rumors or move for Antoine Griezmann to join Chelsea. So thank you very much, Makim. And I want to three love you forever in the building again. She said, "Hello, everyone. I hope you're all blessed. You're all blessed today. Absolutely, we are blessed. We are alive. I always say when I wake up in the morning and see the sun and see the bright daylight and I hear the birds singing." I don't ask for anything else but to be blessed. So thank you very much for I 1 2 3 love you forever listening into the show. The next on the bill is going to be Chelsea look to trigger release clause of Estavia Willian. Chelsea are evaluating triggering the release clause of Palmeiras youngster Estavia Williams as they anticipate fierce competition from Barcelona, as per Italian journalist Rude Galit report that today. Another young player. I've done a video about this player before. Let me put a play on the screen. Uh, Another player. Chelsea are fighting in for McCain. I haven't seen much of him,
Uh, uh,
but he's just like the Santos,
another, another,
the Piers, and all that. So
another
the Brazilian
toddler.
player. Yeah, another toddler.
Like, is this becoming like a daycare center where, what is this?
It's something, man. We see as a daycare, but we might end up seeing something happening next within the next 6 5 years. Man City are doing the same thing. Real Madrid are doing the same thing. Barcelona are doing the same thing. They're catching it. Look at Hendricks. Look at Hendricks. Look at what's his name again? I think um, I forgot his name. Barcelona have done the same thing, and that's what everyone is doing right now. Victor Rico, Barcelona with Victor Rico, another young chap. Hendrick, another young chap who won the Brazilian league. With Brazil, I mean, with I think is it Palmeiras? Yeah, he
Yeah,
plays the
yeah.
same thing. Yeah, him and Estavia
Yeah,
William plays
but
the same
Lee,
thing.
Lee,
Yeah.
Lee, 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 please, 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 please,
All right.
please, no, no, please. Because at the same time, yeah,
Yeah.
you're telling me, yeah, that we have these Casadays and these youngsters. We've always had youngsters, the Pasaliches, even back then. Like, they don't get the opportunities. And these are people that go to the World Cup on the 21s. They do their thing there. Why are we not giving them chances, yeah? But we're getting youngsters, yeah, from across the world, yeah.
Yeah.
When our ones have even proven themselves and they're under our noses. It doesn't make sense. When you look at Cassidy, it doesn't make sense. And we're fighting over Santos. It's like, what about him? You
But
know?
in Makim, Cassidy is not a starter. He's not going to be a starter. He's here to develop. and to be potentially to become a good player in the future. All these players that Chelsea are preparing the way for is for about 4 or 5 years to come. That's when you're going to reap that profit. But for now, they're just coming in. Chelsea are making the right move for them. So in the future, we have players we can rely on. Chelsea, all right, Maki, let me ask you this. Look at 10 years ago where Roman Abramovich spent 60, 70, 80, 100 million on these world-class players, top players within the age of 27, 28 years old. They come to the football club. They can. They need time to adapt for them to. They need time to adapt to the culture and the English game before they can be the player that we pay that much money for. But then we've done it many times and it doesn't work. Lots of players, countless of players that Chelsea have done that. But those that we bring them to the academy, the likes of um, uh, John Terry and some of them, Ruben Loftus-Cheek, not all of these players can go up to be the top player. So it's better when you fish them very young and hope that they can be successful in the next
Yeah, but
4 or 5
we
years.
we we ruined Cobham. We ruined the Cobham youth. It broke down because the first team didn't believe in the project. They didn't give them the chance to even prove themselves. The
That was before.
Masoldas and all those guys.
Mm.
Yeah, we've been going through this for a long time.
But
The Gal
still,
Kakutas and all of
mhm.
that.
But
We
still, but
like, and
now,
these boys,
yeah.
they would win like they would win that big, like they would win the equivalents to Champions Leagues and World Cups, yeah.
Mhm.
And it's like it's still not enough. We're still gonna get someone else from abroad, yeah, same age as them, similar aspects,
I think
and
they
then when it
believe
doesn't
that
work, yeah, it's like, you know,
they are good, but they're not good enough on the highest level. You get what I'm saying? They're not good enough in the highest level. They're good in certain. They have their limitation, but when you bring them to the highest level, they cannot perform to expectation. So what do? You have to, look elsewhere and bring in young players. And these players that we're bringing in, they're not just going to Cobham. Some of them are going to other countries or maybe the championship for. Just like we've seen with, I'm not sure if you've seen Bashir Humphreys. They are scouts. They're still watching them. I watched Humphreys' game about 2 days, I think 2 days ago, either Sunday. His team, and I think they played 2-2, and he was good, and he's coming for the academy. When he goes on to be good, definitely he'll play for the first team. Chaloba has played many times for the first team under Thomas Tuchel. He even played under I think he played under Lampard, played under what's his name again? Graham Potter. But the injury did not help him. And they feel like maybe there are other players that are better than Chaloba. We don't have to, it's not
no,
a
do you know
charity
what?
ground.
We have to mature sometimes, we have
Yeah.
to mature sometimes, you know. And part of maturing sometimes, yeah, is admitting to ourselves, yeah, that we picked the wrong Chalaba brother. We got the wrong Chalaba. Nathaniel was worthy, and we didn't give him the chances. We got the wrong brother because this guy has had the chances, yeah, and he's blundered them many times. And I don't know if this is like a youth biasness or something like that, or Cobham biasness. But I remember there was a time people tried to compare him to Koulibaly, and I'm thinking, no, he's not anywhere near that. Like he can play as a right back for us, but anywhere else, he needs to be sold. He should have been sold a long time ago. Now
Right.
he's like what? Is he not like 25 or something?
Yeah, he's around 25
Now
years
it's
old.
hard for
Yeah.
him, and nobody wants to buy him.
For now, he's not playing. It'll be difficult to sell Chaloba and make more profit from Chaloba because he's not playing. He's been injured. I
But
saw
he's
him
been
in
at
the
the club,
dugout.
yeah. He's 20, he's like 25 or something, yeah, and he's been at the club since day dot. He's been known since day dot. A lot of these players, yeah, they know each other from youth level. He's been around. Tomori can get a move, but he can't get a move. No team wants him. How? Why? You've had enough time to adapt.
I
It's
think
time to
they,
move on. We need to
if you,
we need to stop holding on to players like this.
Makim, remember we did talk about Magay will be returning. Don't be surprised to see Magay return. I think they that's what they want to see. They want to see these players play on the highest level where they think they can fit into Chelsea's strategy. They can fit into Chelsea before they bring him back to the football club. You get what I'm saying? They'll sell you, but they'll buy you back
Yeah,
maybe cheaper or put a buyback clause on you where they can still get you back.
that makes sense. That makes sense. Margay, that makes sense. That makes
Because
sense.
now McGay is playing way better than he was before. Now in the English national team, he raises his price tag higher. So imagine this player playing the highest level. He has lots of minutes, lots of game time for the Three Lions. He has lots of minutes playing first team football for what do you call it? Let's say for Crystal Palace. So there's no way that he's going to come to Chelsea and will be on the bench. It's not going to help because all the media will be talking about it. Why is Gay playing day in, day out for Crystal Palace now at Chelsea sitting on the bench? You get what I'm saying? The same thing with Levi Colwell came from Brighton. He was playing each and every day, and everybody saw his contribution, how good he is. So why would he come to Chelsea and sit on the bench? That is why I'm saying that sometimes we have to nurture a lot of these players, but not all of them can go up to become better players. Some of them will part ways. I was watching Jade Silva the other day with on friends and also another player called what's his game also coming from Chelsea Academy. They were playing the same team. Three Chelsea academies were on the team: JD Silva, Humphreys, and also another guy. He was, I think, Casey Palmer. Do you remember Casey Palmer?
Yeah, old
Another,
school. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, he came.
He's old school.
He and Ruben Lusos Cheek and those squad, Casey Palmer and also I think Tammy Abraham. That squad. So not all of them can be better. We have to understand, but we have to give them chance. Casey Palmer had a chance. I saw him play during preseason, but I didn't think he played for Chelsea in the Premier League. I'll make that research and find out if he had a chance. Maybe the coaches did not fancy his style of play. So, all right, yeah,
Yeah,
another young
a lot of
player,
their careers, a lot of their careers went wayward. That is very true. Even like Lewis Baker.
Louis Baker. Absolutely. Look how good he was. He has so many times. He has chances at Chelsea. He played a couple games for Chelsea. Cup games, I think maybe one, two dodgy Premier League games that he had, but he's not good enough. He's not good enough. With Chelsea, you're talking about winning Champions League each and every year. You're winning Premier League. The Bakers, if Nketiah is not good enough, come on, Makim. Is Louis Baker going to be good enough?
But
Yeah. All
yeah,
right.
yeah, yeah, definitely.
I mean, Nketiah, who's got vast experience in the Premier League, it's not good enough. They said, what's his name again? Gabriel Jesus is not even good enough. Oh my goodness. Then what about Casey Palmer? What about David Washington, Brazilian international? They need time to develop. They need time, and probably they're getting time on with the development team at Cobham and also training grounds. They're learning, but when they get a chance, they will play. They will play. All right, so that is what we've looked at this young player, and we're still there. We're still there talking about them. Makim,
Hold
any
on,
other news?
another toddler,
Another toddler, yeah. Any other news you hearing you want to
another
share with
one.
us, Makim?
What? What? No, wait. What's his name?
Estavio Willian.
Oh my God!
Estavio Willian.
It ju-
Yeah.
it just doesn't stop. They just can't stop themselves, can they?
No, it wouldn't stop. Bro, it is a competition in South America for the European teams. Everyone is rushing in for these young players. Remember, Chelsea used to buy them from Shakhtar Donetsk, the Russian league. Where do you think they're coming from? Malcolm, what's his name again? Hockey, the one they call Hawk, the Brazilian Hawk. I think it's real name, and the Brazilian pronounce it Hockey. Hockey also coming from the Brazilian league. These countries, these Scandinavian countries, go to Brazil William, the same thing. William went through Shakhtar Donetsk. All these players, they go
Mhm.
through Shakhtar Donetsk, and Chelsea will pay 50, 60 million. The same thing with David Luiz. David Luiz, the same thing. Chelsea also loaned Nemanja Matic to one of these clubs, and they brought him back to Benfica. These players are all coming from the Brazilian league. Other league, they come in there, and Chelsea, they sell them big to the European clubs. So now European clubs are doing the same thing. They're going to the big clubs in Europe are doing the same thing. They're going directly to fetch them when they're much more younger. You get what I'm saying? When they're
Yeah,
much
that
more
makes
younger
sense.
and give them time
Yeah.
to develop. So I think it's the right thing that Chelsea are doing, Makim. It's the right thing. You can't rely on Shakhtar Donetsk and also Benfica and all these clubs to develop players for you to buy them all the time. You have to get them young and develop them too. And I'm very, very happy with this young player. What's his name? Bouba B, whatever his name is, from Senegal, that Chelsea have also signed. He will
I
go.
heard he's quite good. I
Yeah, he
heard
was
he's
very,
quite
very
good.
instrumental in the Senegalese national team that not national team, under 17 team that won, played in just ended the World Cup, under 17 World Cup. He was he's very, very good. One of the good ones among the rest. So he will be better. It's just that we have to understand the trend and what is going on now, and invest into these young players. Hope they become top players in the future.
Is he the centre back,
No, I think he's a midfielder.
midfielder? Are we
Midfielder.
still buying him or
No,
we're not?
Chelsea paid for him. I think that 20 million or something. They've done with this guy. He's now at Cobham. You remember earlier on, he was at Cobham watching the Newcastle game. Look, that's him over there. Like him. Look at the image.
Okay,
That's him over there. Him and Kendrick Pierce.
that's the future there.
Yeah. So yeah, another good player. That's Kendrick Pierce over there, fresh boy. And then the Senegalese young player, also 17 years old, behind there on his cell phone. So those players are Chelsea players. Chelsea's not going to bring him there and be in the VIP section if he's not going to be part of Chelsea. Would you think they're going to care about him? No. So, Makib, anything you want to share with me on the social media platform that I haven't seen? Transfer news and anything going on, Makim?
I'm seeing what's going on at United.
Oh yeah, we can talk
It's a
about
bit
it.
it's a bit crazy. It's crazy over there at the moment.
Oh, Manchester United. They have some links. Let me see what I can find right now. Oh yeah. Okay, there's a tweet
Yeah,
from
they're trying to.
all
Yeah,
right, so
they're trying to battle for it. They try so hard.
yeah. What do you make of this young player, Luke Little, they call him? 16 years old. He doesn't look like 16 years old. He was talking on Talksports couple I think an hour ago. And dude, he's been eating a lot of pizza. Is that why he's transforming into
Mhm.
he said he's going to finish the game?
No, I like these youngsters. I like these English youngsters. The white boys. They're really
Yeah.
good. The youngsters.
Yeah.
For the last like 5 to like 6 years. Like they've been the level's been so high, so good,
Oh, this
so
guy, the
good.
guy I'm talking about is not a footballer. He's a duck player.
Like
Duck
what's his
player.
name? Miley, Miley
Yeah,
from
mainly from
Newcastle. I don't
Newcastle.
know if you,
Yeah, I've seen him. I've seen
yeah,
him. He scored against Chelsea.
the Foden, yeah, the Palmers.
Yeah. Mhm.
These new like the last 5 years, yeah, the English youngsters they're pushing through, man. I do you know what I mean? We're forgetting Jude Bellingham's only 20 years old. So
I
these
think
English youngsters, they're serious, man.
do you know why you're seeing more of these youngsters playing much better? It's because of the FA rules. You have to have at least 7 homegrown players in your team. Where at 10 years ago it wasn't like that. It was all too many foreign players. You have to have homegrown players in your team and develop them. And when they get developed, they serve the Three Lions, the English national team, from the youth level to the senior level. So I think that the strategy from the FA is really good in helping the English team. That's why they want to see English winning the World Cup again. English clubs or English players going into the youth competitions, the under 17, the under 21 competitions, and winning it. And it's paid off. Gareth Southgate and his people.
That's the when you see players like Foden, you believe it.
Yeah,
He plays like a Spaniard, man. It's crazy. It's crazy.
they're
You
learning.
see,
They're
last
watching
time I was telling
clips.
you about him, yeah,
Yeah.
he assisted as well. That
Uh,
guy's crazy.
yeah, they're watching clips. They're learning. They're learning from the Pep Guardiolas. He's working under as would I say Spanian coach Pep Guardiola, or maybe look at Dele Alli. Look at Dele Alli under Mauricio Pochettino. Look at Harry Kane under Mauricio Pochettino. Pochettino made Harry Kane who he is now.
Harry Kane was gonna be who he is regardless of Pochettino. We need to stop doing this. Like if Harry Kane was a if you can't be bad if you have a son next to you. Like it's
Look, I disagree with you.
Son
I
played
disagree with you, Makim. 100%. I disagree with you heavily.
Son, Son played,
Would you
yeah.
say? Would you say the same
He
thing
played with
to
R9, you
Dele
know that.
Alli? Look at Dele Alli,
Son
Makim.
Son played Son played with Fat Ronaldo and Rui Van Nistelrooy and all those guys, you know.
Yeah.
Son's a serious guy, you know.
He he
Both
he
footed, he's a serious guy.
he plays like he's
So
going to war.
their partnership, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Their partnership, yeah, is I don't know if it can be replicated, but that was with the personality that they have, like
Mhm.
when they came in, personality still mattered because I think it was around before the COVID and stuff. So personality and football mattered, and them two gelled crazy with the Sessegnons and all of those guys, and it worked. It worked well. So I think it was gonna work regardless. Like Kane was gonna be a star regardless, but the system
Fabri
that they had here wasn't the best. It
yeah.
wasn't the best.
Fabrizio Romano has tweeted. It says that after Lindelof, Manchester United have activated the option to extend Aaron Wan-Bissaka's until 2025. Are these people really okay? Why are you holding on to Wan-Bissaka?
You know what? I'm happy for him. Happy for him, but need money for him because
You know,
the lot is a lot better.
you know what he's done? This guy had the opportunity to play for his native African country. He thought he's gonna get a chance to play for the Three Lions. Now that is never gonna happen, and that will rule his career playing in the World Cup, a competition that everybody dreamed of. I'm also worried for Callum Hudson-Odoi. He's had so many calls from Ghana. They wanted him to come to the football club, to the country, do their paperwork thing, and then he can play it in the World Cup. You have so many opportunities to be able to play in the World Cup when you're playing for this African nation.
So
Because
has Callum Hudson-Odoi played as Cho played for Ghana yet?
no, he hasn't played for Ghana. He hasn't played for the Three Lions national team either. And he's not going to get a chance. And his time is past. I think when you get to a certain age, I'm not sure if it's like 22 or 23, that you cannot switch anymore. He's getting close to that
But he did
stage.
switch, didn't he? I
He,
think
yeah,
he
he has to
switched.
switch. He's in English now. Now he said he's in English.
Is he?
Yeah, he's in English.
And Aaron Bissaka, he's English as well. Oh, this
Yeah,
guy.
he's also in English. But he has, I think, either um Congo or some other African country. They call him when you're going to the World Cup, and he refuses. He will when you go to
Yeah, that's what happened.
when he's playing for that and when you play in that level, when you go to the African national team, they make you captain. They make you vice captain, and you're guaranteed game time all the time because they know you're good.
Mhm.
And also the club that you play for, Manchester United, said it all.
That's why I respect that guy. What's his name? Yannick Bolasie. I
Blasi,
like him.
yeah.
Yeah. Did
Very.
it properly. Even though he's with Swansea,
Mhm.
it's not ideal, but you you can tell he's not regretting any moves.
All right, so guys, we just have just 1 minute to end the stream. We've discussed the Santos recall back to Chelsea. Makeem, today I'm streaming live with Makeem here. I think Steven has some errors to attend to, so I have Makeem on my shoulders today, helping me out and supporting me on the platform. We've discussed Santos, we've discussed Griezmann, we've also discussed Estavia Williams on the show. Yesterday, we did talk about Jean-Claude Todibi. We did talk about him and another youngster. We've talked about this guy some couple streams ago. Alfie
Do you know
Gilchrist.
what?
People
Do you
said he's
know
a
what? Do you
new
know what? I'm seeing it. Do you know
is it
what? I'm
transporter
seeing him
or
too much.
it looks like a
Yeah,
new
yeah, Nini.
what would I call it?
Yeah,
Some
Nini.
name, some name.
I'm seeing.
All right.
I'm
So
I'm seeing
Gallagher,
him too
guys,
much.
Gallagher will be sold in the January transfer window. No matter what. Chelsea will making money of it. Is Mauricio Pochettino going to keep him? He likes him, but I doubt Gallagher will stay. So if we've discussed everything, Makim, I think we've discussed pretty much everything. We're back again with
Yeah,
another
but I'm. Do
news
you know what?
tomorrow.
Can I say one thing?
Makim, what's your day
Can I
going to
say
be
one
like?
thing? I'm tired of seeing Alfie Gilchrist everywhere now. Like this is. Come on, guys.
I don't
Like.
think Makim, can you hear me? All right, I
Can you hear me
can
now?
hear. I think McCain is having technical issues or problem over there. But yeah, guys, thank you very much for being here. My name is Nizan and being supported by McCain for this evening live stream. So join us again tomorrow. As I always say, Lil Desperandos, hang on to hope. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Bye bye. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blue Clouds TV.